Hope, Steffy, and Carter sat in Eric's office getting along. "I am just happy to be back at Forrester, a company that I love," Hope said. Carter said it felt like home again when he came to work. Steffy brought up all the changes Hope and Carter had made, and was especially impressed with the fragrance line. "I was thinking about investing more into it. I think it's time we get Daphne back from Paris," Steffy said, slightly alarming Hope. She suggested they could bring in other fragrance designers to further develop the Forrester perfume brand. Then Hope got blunt. "And she made a play for Carter, and we're engaged now, so," Hope said. Steffy felt that Hope shouldn't be concerned. "I mean, look at that rock on your finger. That isn't exactly subtle," Steffy pointed out. Carter felt that Daphne would respect his engagement to Hope and wasn't against bringing her back. Steffy was glad. "I don't want to even think about launching another fragrance without Daphne's involvement. We need her to maximize our success," Steffy said. Later, Carter took Hope to a dressing room where they could make out and discuss Daphne. Hope understood that it made good business sense, but Carter knew having her back would be hard for her. "I'm not insecure about us. It's Daphne that I don't trust." "I don't trust her at all," Hope said. She felt Daphne's presence would be a constant reminder of how she tried to come between her and Carter. Carter wasn't too worried and didn't think Steffy would manage to convince Daphne to hop on a plane to sunny California. Back in Eric's office, Steffy called Daphne and told her that the sales numbers for her perfume were through the roof. Steffy even had Daphne's men's cologne sample with her and loved it. "I think we have another hit on our hands. But how can we launch a new fragrance when its creator is halfway around the world?" Steffy asked before begging Daphne to return to LA. Daphne was touched, but she wasn't sure she was needed. "It's the scent that sells, not the face behind the nose," Daphne said. She reminded Steffy why she really left LA, but Steffy felt that since some time had passed, Daphne would change her mind. Daphne had heard that Carter and Hope were engaged, but Steffy stressed that this was all business. Still, Daphne refused to return because she didn't want to think about Carter. In Eric's living room, Ridge poured Taylor some coffee, but she could tell there was something on his mind. Ridge finally admitted what was going on. "Everyone's favorite sailor is back in town," Ridge said. "So, Brooke was meeting up with Nick at Forrester. Interesting. Doesn't seem like you were too happy to see him," Taylor noted. "How does it make you feel seeing him with Brooke?" All Ridge could say was that Nick was a tool. He told Taylor that it was up to Brooke if she wanted to spend time with him. Ridge also said that he hated Nick. "Just like you hate Bill." "Gee, I wonder what the similarities are," Taylor mused. "Brooke is entitled to see Nick, even if it's not what you want." Katie could tell that Brooke was preoccupied as they worked in the design office. Katie was sure that Brooke had to be thinking about Ridge. Brooke confessed that she had a surprise visitor, Nick Marone. Katie was shocked to hear he was back in town and wondered why. Katie was impressed to hear that Nick had tracked her down. "It must be nice to be pursued. He shows up coincidentally when you're single, or maybe not so coincidentally," Katie mused. She was intrigued when Brooke told her that she and Nick had kissed. "He couldn't believe I was still in the same situation. Stuck in that same place with Ridge that I'd been in for years. He said that I deserve better," Brooke explained. Katie agreed that she did. Brooke clarified that she wasn't thinking of being with another man. "It's just that Ridge needs to treat me better," Brooke said. "I love him and I always will." Katie felt that Nick was coming back into Brooke's life at the right time. Brooke agreed. Maybe this was a push for Ridge. It was quite fascinating, his reaction. Brooke smiled. Katie wondered if Ridge was jealous. Katie was appalled when she heard that Ridge warned Brooke to stay away from Nick. "Wait a second, Ridge can do anything with Taylor, but you have to stay away from Nick, and that's fair how?" Katie asked, pointing out that Ridge was jealous. Catch all new episodes of The Bold and the Beautiful weekdays on Peacock.